Hit that graphic warning content.
Are we in?
Mm-hmm.
Content warning. The following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences.
We gotta change that Brotherwife. We gotta change it to the Brotherwife 17.0.
Which
Canva. The one on Canva.
Oh, Brotherwife 17.0. Yeah,
Mhm.
they can hear us right now.
Oh, I know they can hear us.
Okay.
I love that. This one.
We normally ask if they can hear us, but you don't.
I do, but I didn't. This one.
I think this is out of 71 episodes. This might be the first episode,
Folks,
that you haven't asked that. It really throws me, actually.
I know.
It really throws, it's like, this is the passion in our relationship just died right now.
oh my gosh.
That's
You
what-
saw it. You
that's
were
what
here
it's like.
first to witness it.
You were here to witness the
death
passion.
of a neuron star. Of
Neuron star?
retardation. And I'm going to say that in the
Barcelona
very
opens
beginning.
the doors of
Folks, this
Christmas
is the
to
Brew
a
Brotherwife.
families with
This
an
is
original
Tyler.
and very
I'm Jeff. We're a band that's also a game show.
Happens to be a podcast.
Folks, we're trying to bring a little bit of our life into your world.
Our juice into your mouth. Our neuron star into your galaxy.
Dude, I don't even know if a neuron star is real.
It's not. It's a neutron star. Yeah.
Fuck!
A neuron is a neuron. In the
Dude,
brain.
I
A
took
neutron.
I was like, this, it's not Jimmy Neutron, okay? Okay, so don't make that mistake.
It was Jimmy
And
Neutron.
I was like, no, like a brain. Like, you know, what is the universe? But
What is
just
the
one
universe
other
anyway?
brain, you know? Synapses and
Neurons.
axons and dendrites.
Neutron stars are fucking really
This
cool.
guy, if anybody's going to off the cuff
Neutron
riff on
stars
neutron stars, it's
are
this guy.
really cool. There's something called John, can you look it up? It's called like neutron spaghetti, I think. Neutron star spaghetti. It might be like nuclear spaghetti, but yeah, look that shit
Let's
up.
see,
Look
yeah.
that shit up.
Beneath the crust of a neutron star lies nuclear matter that is a trillion times denser than water.
Trillion times.
Damn.
At this density, model predicts that the star's nucleons, mostly neutrons but also protons, practically touch, forming a dense spaghetti. So this spaghetti, they
Goddamn.
call it spaghetti.
This is not your mom's spaghetti.
This is not your fucking mom's spaghetti.
This
It
is God's spaghetti.
the hardest material in the fucking universe. It's the hardest material possible outside of being a black hole. So like a locational,
Right.
like infinite point breakdown. Like it's neutron spaghetti, and it is wild ass shit. Like
Yeah.
we can't ever harvest it. We
Yeah.
can't get near neutron stars. The gravity's too intense. But like
So-
there's all this weird stuff with neutron stars. They cause pulsars, and when they revolve and get really close, they shoot these pulsars out, and it confuses the fuck out of humans. I'm gonna stop talking about neutron stars now. But guys, if anybody wants to talk to me about neutron stars for a little bit, DM me, because I will send
I was
you...
just thinking, like, if you were like trying to, mac on a woman that I won't say Riz.
nerd?
I won't say Riz.
Riz? What's Riz?
I'll have some self-respect.
What's
You know about
Riz?
Riz?
What's Riz?
Oh, it's like the new slang word for like hitting on a woman, or like if you have game, you have Riz.
Oh.
Or I rizzed her. It started with W Riz, I guess, but then just pared down to Riz.
I both really like it and fucking hate it at the same time.
bit weird for sure.
I think probably in 3 years I'm gonna love it though.
Yeah, I mean, in 3 years, it's one of the quickest movers I've ever seen.
My
it's like
God.
the fucking Mormon religion of slang. It has come into the picture, and it is a absolute dominator.
Dominated.
Yeah. Folks that no, Riz is a thing. But I'm not ready to say it yet. Just like I won't say bet. But in like 40 years, when 60-years-olds are being like bet, then I'll probably say it, you know?
Yeah, I've probably said bet about 7 times in my life, but it's been ironically every single time.
Yeah, I was like, every time you say it for real, which has been like maybe twice for me, I'm like, no, I'm not a bet guy.
I'm not a bet guy.
I'm not a bet guy.
I bet that I'm not a bet guy.
Yeah, I'll
And
definitely.
you even say, I bet beforehand.
absolutely, you have to.
Because you're no longer a bet guy.
You have to.
If you were a bet guy, you would say, bet I'm not a bet. Bet I'm not bet guy.
One thing I wanted to bring up to the folks is, do you measure out your Pepto, or do you just fucking go? Do you
Go for it.
I just went for it earlier there, but then I was like,
This is dangerous.
is there an amount that's too much? Surely you can't fill your stomach with Pepto. That's not advisable, right?
I mean,
I
don't
probably
know.
went a cup and a half on the Pepto or
John,
something. You know,
can we get a quick dig on how much Pepto is too much Pepto?
Okay, the thing is, John, you have to shout though, because they
Pepto
can't
poisoning?
hear you over the mic.
You gotta scream pretty fucking loud.
Yeah.
We could give him a megaphone.
We could give him megaphone,
Or
but then
we could get
John's,
him a headset.
but also John's sick. So
Oh,
now
yeah.
we're having John project his sickness. He is wearing a scarf, which is the cousin of a mask.
Yeah.
Which is,
Jeff, I've got to say, you are putting it. You are handling it very well.
Oh, the sickness?
Mm-hmm. You're
Oh,
handling
are you?
the
Is
sickness.
that?
A dig?
Yeah.
It's not a dig per se. It's just I just, I notice things.
Are you being?
about you.
Are you being sarcastic?
I'm not being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I asked.
Right? I'm not being sarcastic.
What's happening right now? I don't know.
No
Folks,
matter which tummy trouble you're experiencing, you should take 1 dose of Pepto-Bismol every half hour to hour until you feel better. But do not take more than 8 doses in a 24-hour period.
Or what will happen?
yeah, that's what I want to know.
We want to know.
You'll have pink poop.
You'll have pink poop.
You'll have pink-
And
which
that's
is
really
that
sweet.
was the
That's
problem
cute.
with that. Literally, what is the
I
problem?
feel like
with
that would really. It's kind of like
That's
how,
that's the next TikTok trend. Pink
well, I'm
poop.
imagining like poppers for the homosexual
Of
community.
course, yes.
It's like Pepto for the
Oh,
homosexual
sure.
community.
Pink
poops.
poop. Yeah, that's
It's
nice.
like then if you get a little bit of poop.
But
on
how
your
many
dick-
homosexuals are into scat? That's what I want to know.
Well, I mean, you're not
I-
into scat, but like there's
Yeah.
occasionally a little accidental poop. I mean, does everyone
sure.
do an enema before anal sex? Probably
Well,
not.
I hear that you have to prepare.
You do.
Yeah,
As
is
somebody
ever-
who's engaged in some personal anal play and some anal play
right.
with a partner,
But it's
you
like
should prepare.
You could just say with your wife.
Okay.
You know, just say.
Oh yeah.
You
Does,
know?
does it really? It sends a message.
I mean,
Sends
you
a
can say
message.
what you want, but I'm also
I mean-
letting you know. You could just say your wife.
I mean, I don't know why I said that, but I feel fine with it. I
Yeah.
feel comfortable with it.
Okay, I feel. I mean,
Maybe it wasn't my wife. Maybe it wasn't my fucking wife.
I say
Jeff. I don't have to tell you everything that happens in my life.
I say partner all the time because I want people to. I want to have a little mystery.
Sure.
I want people to think.
Yeah, yeah.
I say
If you can cash in on some gay street cred without
Why
being gay,
not?
then why the
Why
fuck
not?
wouldn't you?
Why not? People hate on it though. People hate on it if you say partner. But for me, I'm like, dude, I'm 32 years old. I don't want to say girlfriend. That shit's not right. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Like I'm an
Sure.
adult. You know, it's just you gotta do something in this situation.
But so realistically, I think there's a 40% chance that within the next 40 years, if Pepto-Bismol does turn your poop pink, that it becomes a fad somewhere.
Yeah, I think on TikTok with the young community, I don't say gays. Gays is not that doesn't play out for me.
Do you say homosexual community? What do you say?
Oh, I said the young folks. TikToks, the 15s, the 16s.
Oh.
So I mean, this is the Tide Pod. This is
I
you know what I
understand.
mean?
I missed the
Yeah.
linkage there.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
missed
yeah.
the causal linkage.
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Folks, one of the things that we do on the Brew is we read you the news stories that you want to hear, and this one, speaking of adolescence, woman arrested in Tampa for posing as student for relationship with adolescent.
I mean, well,
Alyssa
actually,
Zinger, I could see it. She kind of looks like a high
Senior?
schooler. I could see it. Yeah, she looks like
this is a zinger.
she looks like a high schooler in the 80s, in the
Yeah.
in the 70s rather.
How old do we think we are? Can we guess?
So,
how old we
sometimes
think we
people
are?
have 70s face.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed people that have 70s face?
Absolutely.
That are young?
Absolutely.
You're like,
Absolutely.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing that I really cannot get over, and it makes me feel like life is a simulation, is that there are some people where you see one of their... Oh! Allison and I saw somebody the other day, and we were like, wait, I know that smile. It was just Roxana's mouth on somebody else's face. It was just like the smile, like Roxana has like kind of a smile. She has a smile.
Okay.
I know, this is
Wait.
coming out of left field.
Wait, what?
Okay, no, we just saw a person and we were like, wait, we know that
Roxana's my
smile from
partner, by the
somewhere.
way.
Roxana is his partner. My partner is whoever the fuck I decide that it is. And if I have pink poop or if I don't have pink poop and if I do butt stuff, it doesn't fucking matter. It's the 21st century. We're all adults.
all right.
No,
all right, all right.
but we identified that it's just interesting
Somewhat.
to me.
Wait. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna.
There's, you're like, fine, do whatever you want.
You're like you're talking about concepts and theories now. No. Explain.
Okay.
The fuck you're talking.
It is very strange that there can be two people that look completely different from the eyes up and then have the exact same nose and like mustache area or have the exact same mouth or have the exact same like ear. Like it's just weird. It makes me feel like life is a simulation because there's like not enough processing power and it's just like reuse model 10772-E4
That's already been used like 7,000 times.
exactly.
Yeah, that day.
And then it also makes me wonder
I see
about
what you're saying.
genetics.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's just a really interesting thing when you see that and you're like, are you like related to this person?
Yeah,
by,
like
three ancestors.
Yeah,
and
like
then
there's
somehow
some sort of weird
something
connection
happened
happening here.
genetically.
Yeah, I have definitely noticed that. Where people, yeah, like I saw a guy that was at the same. Oh, perfect. One of the guys that works at the Safeway Deli that makes breakfast burritos.
Is that a breakfast burrito?
It is. I get
breakfast burritos at night.
I get one for now, one for later, and sometimes it takes me a while to eat the second. You know, yeah. And so,
damn, can I have a little bit of that breakfast burrito?
I don't know. Eating on a podcast is not the move. I don't like it, but I was like, I want to talk about the burrito again.
When I read when I read the news, you could have a little bit of a burrito break.
Yeah, man.
You could take a burrito break.
Okay, yeah. I mean, folks, also it's been sitting all day since 9 a.m, so it's like,
safe.
do you?
It's safe.
I don't know if that's safe. Like,
I
don't
will eat it. If you don't eat it,
I know
will
you
eat
will.
It. Yeah.
You and your partner will eat it.
Me and my partner.
You and your partner will go to town on this burrito. Yeah. Go unhinged jaw style.
Unhinged jaw style. All the Pepto we can. All the burritos.
Okay, I feel like there was one other thing. What was I? All right, we're
Elisa Zinger, folks.
A woman was arrested in Tampa for posing as a homeschooled student online to engage in an inappropriate relationship with an underage boy, according to the Tampa Police Department. She's only 22.
She's only 22. See, this is one of those situations where I really my inner misogyn, my inner sexism really pops out because I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
She's 22.
Yeah.
She's banging a 16-year-old.
This is what I want to know.
But if it was a guy, I would be like, that is entirely inappropriate.
Of course, yes. You have mentioned that, and I like to take the other side. I'm like, what compels her to do that?
Sure.
You know, what was it like?
Excessive trauma. Probably.
But I'm like, what was the real thing? Like, because it's when you're 15 or 17 or whatever, someone's older, you're like, oh my god, he's older, or like, oh my god, he's skateboards, or like, you know, he's like, what was this 22-year-old woman? There's a high schooler. Is she like star quarterback? Is that the type of pedophilia she likes?
Yeah, no, or is it like a really dorky kid?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's like, I want dorky, nerdy. Yeah, chess club, but it's got a huge fucking horse cock. You know, that, like, what is going through her mentals?
There you go.
What kind, you know what I mean? That's what I like to...
Are you a bishop or are you a rook?
Are you, exactly.
Are you a bishop or are you a rook?
And you need to make that decision right fucking now. According to the TPD, Alyssa Zinger, 22, was arrested on November 24th and charged with 2 counts of felony lewd or lascivious battery.
Thank you for the second lascivious in a couple weeks.
Feels
we really
nice.
love the word lascivious on the brew.
5 counts of felony lewd or lascivious molestation with a defendant over 18. Wait a second. Oh my goodness. So
the guy was over 18?
Defendant over 18, victim 12 to 15?
Oh.
Coda Live says, woo, Coda Live stream.
Yo, Coda! What up, baby?
I've been peeping your BioShock, baby. I've been peeping your BS.
Okay, wait. Okay, I don't understand what the fuck the weird charge
is
was.
Over 18.
No. The defendant actually isn't, because based on the investigation, Zinger made contact with the male victim, who was between 12 and 15 years old.
She's the defendant.
Wait,
I think so, right? She's the defendant.
Oh, defendant.
Yeah.
Okay, we were past that.
Well, but you said you were confused by it, so I was just like,
okay. But then I thought you were correcting, so I was like, wait, what are we even doing here?
No.
According to search warrants obtained by Fox 13, Zinger and the victim met over Snapchat at the end of May 2023. Through the middle of September, the victim believed her to be about 14 years old.
It's a SID.
It's a literal SID.
It's a SID.
Have we had to?
I don't think we actually have on the
Oh
brew.
My gosh. I think we visited, but should we? We should.
We should.
We should.
Is today the day?
We did. Yeah.
Okay, we don't need to go there.
Okay. Well, in a nutshell, can we do a 30? Do you want to do 15 seconds? I'll do 15 seconds.
Okay, 15 seconds for me. I love homeless people. Sometimes it fucking backfires. I found 2 pet homeless people, brought them back to the house. My parents let me keep them. It was great. One of them, after 2 weeks, said, "There's something wrong with Sid. Don't trust him," and then left in the middle of the night. That guy had terrible knife wounds all over his chest from weird sex play stuff, so I didn't really trust him that much.
Okay.
Turns out that I shouldn't have trusted Sid that much. My 15 seconds is up. Over to you, Jeffrey.
Yeah, it was rough. Sid, right out the gate, was trying to get us down to Humboldt County. He was trying to always take us on trips. He lived at Tyler's house for about 6 months. Sid and I were actually going to get a apartment together after I graduated high school. He seemed very, very cool, but he had a temper and he was extremely clean. And also, we found out that he just was 31
instead
after
of 21.
A kid stomped on his face and he had to go to the
hospital.
ER.
Yep.
And there's a lot more.
My parents called me when I was on the beginning end of the start of a road trip and said, Tyler, you need to turn the car around. Sid isn't
No,
who he says he is. My dad had a shotgun. We went back. It was a whole fucking hoopla. Sid wound up.
I never even got to say goodbye. You guys gave him some like drugs that he was gonna sell in Seattle for money to survive.
Did I give him the drugs?
He was gonna sell them in Seattle and come back and give you the money. But something about it was like you knew he wasn't coming back.
That's kind
like
of
the
what
vibe
it
was like.
Yeah.
But then you spoke with Sid though like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Found him on
pretty recently.
Facebook, and what was that like?
Should we interview Sid on the fucking Brew?
Fuck me.
We're interviewing Sid
Oh
on the
my
Brew.
god,
We're interviewing
dude.
Sid on the Brew.
I need to talk to Sid.
Yeah.
It's been, dude.
Is it a decade? Are we at a decade? It's
we
more
were
than a
18.
decade.
It's 14 years.
Yeah,
It's been
holy
14
shit.
years.
Okay, so
That's-
we're gonna interview a transient that
I hope he's doing well. I wish him
hope
well.
he's doing well, too.
I wish him well.
I hope he's
I
doing
don't
well,
know.
too.
And we got in
The
contact
problem
with his
is-
family, and his family was like, "Don't trust Sid."
if he's
Don't-
doing well,
he
it is
lied
at the it is
Dispense
at
of-
the expense of others.
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely,
So
yes.
if he's doing well, we hope he's doing well.
Right, but at the
Same
of his
time-
own making.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he said all these like lies about how his parents died when he was young, he was in foster care, but then when he was 18, he inherited all this money, so he did all these shenanigans in Europe and da. I mean, it was tall
He
tales.
just robbed all of his family over and over and over again
Yeah.
until they were like, "We will kill you if you come back here."
And then Tyler's cousin, he was really hard on Brandon.
Yep, that is true.
Brandon. But anyway, moving forward, it's disturbing and unsettling to see an adult take advantage of a child, quote, prey on them. Chief Lee Bearcaw says.
Wow. Chief Lee Bearcaw? That really does not sound like a police officer.
No, I was
That
thinking
sounds
that. I was
a
like,
Native American.
I was imagining he was like the
Chief Lee Bearcaw.
he was an Indian chief, but his feathers were like still police colored. You know?
disturbing and unsettling to see an adult take advantage of a child and prey on them. Anyone who may have been a victim of zingers, we encourage you to come forward. The Tampa Police Department will support you and ensure a predator like Zinger doesn't cause you or others additional harm.
I just love that you did that.
Thank you. It was a nice one. I feel like I did a pretty... I didn't do perfect, but I did a pretty
No,
good
that was
job.
great. Zinger was booked into the Orient Road jail. Even that.
Orient Road Jail. What the fuck? Mary Poppins ass shit are we doing right now?
Oh my god! Police said they are believed to be additional. There are believed to be additional victims. They ask anybody who believes they are a victim, careful, to contact them at 813-231-6130.
Can we get a picture of Chief Lee Bearcaw?
Bearcaw?
Can
Yeah,
we get a
no. Can we?
Chief Lee
Can you?
Bearcaw?
Yeah, pop that open because that's something that really.
I really
should
wanna
be
just see.
explored.
I
Yeah,
need to know. I
In
need to
Tampa,
know.
you look in Tampa if it doesn't come up immediately.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
I'm
We're gonna track
hoping
this motherfucker down.
black and blue feathers. I'm hoping.
So 22.
He's got a peace pipe that's like a police baton.
Sure. Oh my god, that's really nice.
You know what I
That's
mean?
really nice. White as fuck.
He is super fucking
White as fuck.
Oh, well. Okay.
That's a bummer.
I guess we had, it was a nice suspended reality while it lasted.
Should
but
we have even checked?
Should we
We
have even
maybe
fucking
kind of
checked?
screwed the pooch here. So 22 to 14. Wow,
That's
bad.
bad.
That's
That's
really
bad.
bad. That's really.
If
bad.
you're gonna say 22 to 18, we could maybe have a discussion.
22
we could
to
maybe have a
18.
discussion.
22 to 18.
That's-
That, in my opinion,
There
that's
is so much growing up between 18 and 22.
okay. For some people there is, but for some people there's
Yeah.
not. There are some 22-year-olds that are.
They haven't.
That-
No, I mean
that-
I get
that
it,
are
but
not-
and there's some 18-year-olds that are sharp as ever. Do you ever meet a younger person that's like, oh, you're smarter than me, but you're like 19?
Oh, sure.
I'm just like, I'm like, damn.
No, that's
Pretty sure you're smarter than me, and you're only 19.
for me. Experiencing my life, like I felt like at 12, I was as smart as I was at like 23. I feel like I got significantly more stupid
Yes,
between
something
13
happens, dude.
and 19. And then I
Around
started to
like
recover from it.
25, you start to like have less of a good memory, and like certain things don't come as fast. And I remember the first time I just felt like tired from the day. Like I was just like and I didn't have like the energy to like speak. You know when you're tired, but you're still with it, but then you're tired, and then like it feels like you're actually trudging to even produce speech.
Sure, yeah.
I remember the first time I had that, and that was really
alcohol is great for that. I love alcohol for that. You can just get drunk, and then you can do whatever you want again.
Sure, yeah.
And
Inhibitions
that's why
dropped.
I have used a lot of alcohol in my life.
You got to.
You've got to. You've got to.
If you got it, better flaunt it. Let the liquor help you get up on it. Tupac said it best, folks.
Damn. You gotta be fresh. As
You gotta
as
be
Workaholics
fresh.
Said. You gotta be fresh.
This is what's up,
What's up?
Who is that? Who is that?
Richard.
Oh, Ricardo!
What's up, baby?
Hey,
What's up, baby?
baby.
So what's going on in your week this week?
Oh, what's going on in my week this week? I got people being silly in my life. I got people being silly, and it is causing a real fuckus ruckus.
That's always your situation.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of people, and there's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff, and as a result, there's a significantly more fuckus ruckus than in most people's lives, but some
Yeah.
real fuckus ruckus. I had my first, really big client disappointment moment in a long time yesterday.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I had my first, I'm not... What I'm going to say is reamed, but it was, tempered emotional reaming.
Right.
was
Like, you
tempered.
could tell that
He
they were
wasn't
like...
you fucking piece of shit!
Yeah, but it was like there
like-
was weird venom oozing because he didn't
Yeah.
spit it at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, we'll bring
Oh.
more people in and make this right. And I talked to him 30 minutes later, and he was like, don't bother coming out. I don't want your people back here. I don't trust you to do what's right.
Oh, no.
It broke my heart. It broke my heart.
Okay, that's
my
so
heart.
fucked because, literally, if anybody's going to try to do what's right, it's...
Do you want to know what I did? I did not bill him a single thing. I had somebody work there for 24 hours and did not
gosh.
bill a fucking penny for it. We'll see
my
if I get a
gosh.
1 star. If I get a 1-star review still,
Dude, 1-star
I am
reviews
gonna
are
be
so
in the
scary.
news soon. I'm gonna be in the fucking news soon for some shit.
Why are they weighted so heavily?
I don't know.
They'll bring you down. What is
Well,
it?
up till now, I mean, this 1-star review I would deserve, other than the fact that I literally didn't charge him a penny, so
Yeah.
there was no charge for the service. But
Well, if there's no were there damages?
no,
Okay.
not any damage.
No damages, no charge. You barely even exchange the service.
Yeah, that's
So
how I
what's-
feel about
what
it,
do
and
you
that's
wanna-
why I gave him.
And
all
then
the
in
money
you
off.
can put that in the review.
Absolutely,
We
I can
barely even
respond.
exchanged the service.
We barely even exchanged a service. But the 2 1-star reviews that I have are people that did not hire our services.
I know.
One guy
Yeah.
just said too expensive.
Yeah, and then another person didn't say anything, right?
Another person didn't say anything and
Yeah.
just gave 1 star. And
Yeah.
I'm just like,
That's so...
the damage that you just did to me is the same as if I came into your house with a baseball bat and just went to fucking town on your shit for 20 minutes. Then
Yeah.
threw the baseball bat and walked out and popped the door
Right,
open.
right. And say I'm more of a soccer guy.
Fuck you and your fucking miserable
Yeah.
72-year-old ass fucking crawling
Yeah.
through the internet just to fuck people's world.
Dude, I'm afraid there's this chick in fucking Florida, and I'm not going to get into specifics, but she had this horrible misunderstanding with our business, and it was when I was on vacation, too. She's saying something happened when I was on vacation, this, that, and the other.
do a review?
No, but I'm afraid, because she was, gaslighting herself into... I was like, well, did you... And then she was like, yeah, I did. And then I could tell that she didn't, and I knew that she didn't. With, the one thing that could make this whole thing make sense in any way, shape, or form. And then by the end, she was like, I could hear her getting more justified in her own,
Delirium?
in her own delirium.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I did this, so I don't even know why you guys don't.
You're
And
just
it's like, and so I'm just like,
okay.
if I get a 1-star review, I'm just gonna go bananas.
Postal.
I'm just gonna go
I
postal.
I
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But you're literally, and then you're like, okay, so what can I do about it?
Yeah.
Nothing.
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 Yeah.
no
Because even
recourse for me.
what's the
I'm just gonna suck a fat, sweaty dick
Yep.
and smile while I do it.
And then you have to be a review cuck.
Yeah.
You have to be
isn't
like,
that the best?
I mean, it should,
The one guy that said too expensive, I refused to. I wasn't a cuck. I
well,
was
no,
like,
no.
Don, I don't know who you are or where you are.
You did go in. Yeah, you did.
But
go
I
in.
don't know you because
Yeah,
I've never worked
talked
with
to
you.
you.
I've never talked to you.
You were terse, but somehow inviting.
I spent
You-
a lot of
Yeah.
time on that review, and I rewrote.
You were
it
like,
probably
we could still work
7
together.
times. We could still work together. Call me. Tell me where you live,
Tell
Don.
me.
I'll be there in fucking 10 minutes, Don.
Yeah.
with a fucking vacuum cleaner. Do you know how much one of these Navigator weighs?
Come on, baby.
27 pounds,
Baby.
bitch!
You can't handle this
You
sort of
want
suction.
fucking shark to the dome?
You don't want
I'll
that.
show you clean done!
He'll show it quick.
I love Tim Robinson. I think you should leave.
Oh, wasn't even.
Corn Cob TV wants to shut us down!
That you love to reference other things on this show. I never do that, but you do that a lot, and I've noticed
You
it.
have a problem with it.
It's
Did
not
you
a
guys
jab.
rewind and look at the look on his fucking face? It's like this feverish fucking, I don't even know what it is. That's a look you should be weirded out by. If you're not, I am enough for the both of us.
Well, I was saying it wasn't a jab, as in referencing the thing we were talking about earlier when you said it wasn't a jab.
Oh,
Because
nice,
this
nice,
was
nice,
a jab.
nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, plus you're doing jab business. with
Absolutely.
you.
Well, no, I even said before that it reminds me of the Chris Farley.
Yeah, maybe that's why I love it so much. Maybe
Potentially.
that's why I love it so
This
much.
guy loves
that Corn
Chris
Cob
Farley.
TV bit really fucking busts me up. I love
Yeah,
that.
I do like Tim Robinson.
Naked
I mean,
bodies hitting pavement.
the best one to me is the hot dog one. The hot dog one. That if you haven't seen the hot dog one, folks, it is very
You
funny.
gotta check it out. You gotta check it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
You should turn it off right now and go watch that.
turn it off right
Turn,
now.
turn
and
this
go
off
watch
right
that.
now. Actually, unsubscribe
Unsubscribe.
and then give us a one.
I'm starting a new channel that just reviews Tim Robinson bits.
And it's always
I have
sunny.
a cardboard cutout of Jeff that I just beat the fuck out of all the time. It's really cool. I want to upgrade. I'm trying to send in donations. I'm trying to get a corn husk filled sack that looks like him.
Is that supposed to be race based? Because I'm
Yeah.
half Mexican. Okay, so folks, this is the type of person that I'm sitting next to.
Pamplona? What's the one inside a corn husk?
Oh, that's fun. Pamplona. What is that?
I don't know. There's
I would
something-
would name a child Pamplona.
Yeah, Pamplona.
You know, that's okay.
It could also be in 75,000
A
years.
villain?
Well, I was thinking maybe like a type of starship, Pamplona starship.
Oh yeah.
It's got like a
Pamplona,
disc,
yeah.
a disc shape somehow.
Yes, right. Yeah.
But Pamplona,
Yeah.
a villain.
I like
Pamplona.
that. I like that.
Here we go, folks. One of the things we do is we read fucking violent news. Welcome to the Brew with Brotherwife. Teen accused of recording customers inside New Jersey store bathroom. Police believe there are more victims. Evesham Township, New Jersey. Police in South Jersey arrested a man they say was recording customers in a department store bathroom, and investigators believe there could be more victims. Thank you for fucking making me reread the title. Thank you. Thank you. Fucking holy shit.
This is what these fuckers do.
Shoppers outside the... So, now, do I go Evesham here or Evesham? What do you guys think? Evesham or Evesham?
I would even say Evesham.
Evesham?
Evesham.
I'm going to call it Evesham.
Evesham. I like that.
Evesham. Shoppers outside the Evesham Township Burlington store were horrified after hearing the news of the arrest Sunday of a man police say was caught peeping. I love that. I fucking love that. It's a legal term, peeping, into the adjoining men's bathroom stall, recording with a smartphone. Yeah. See, and that's, to me, that's gross, but it's not as nefarious as installing like a... You're not
That's what
running
I
a whole
thought.
ass
That's what I
operation.
thought, yeah.
And so when I hear that, I'm like, a
I'm like,
little
what is
peeping.
this? This is a news story? Like, what are we
A
doing
little bit
here?
of tasteful peeping.
I thought that I had to be worried.
Yeah, exactly. No. While in the stall, he had noticed that somebody from a neighboring stall was recording him. Ooh, here we go. He doesn't look like a peeper. He looks like a programmer.
I mean, I could definitely see him
can
as a
see it?
peeper.
You can
oh
see
my
it?
god,
Is
he
that-
doesn't want to bring. He doesn't want to bring shame to his family, so he's got to keep it.
He's got to keep it.
Yeah,
He's got to keep it.
absolutely.
He's got to
He's
keep
got to
it.
keep it. Keep it secret.
Keep it secret. Evesham Township Police Chief Walt Miller explained he came out and notified store employees and police. I finished that halfway through, folks. David Reyes, 19, is accused of recording customers inside a department store bathroom. You know, 19 years old, you're so young. You're so young.
A lot of growing up that happens between 19 and 22.
Lot of growing up that happens. 19-year-old David Reyes was arrested on the spot and was charged with invasion of privacy. Based on an interview and search of his phone, police believe there could be up to 20 more victims from restrooms at Burlington and possibly other local stores. I'm just imagining every Thursday he goes to Burlington. This is like his... He goes and he gets like
He takes the bus.
He takes the bus. He goes and he gets a... What's the kind of tea? The boba tea. He goes and gets a boba tea. Maybe he goes and gets a snow cone or like a frozen yogurt.
Yeah, no, I like
and then he
the- I
goes
like
and
the
peeps.
boba tea.
The boba
I like the
tea's
boba
nice.
tea, I like
Boba
that.
tea. He does the peeping. He goes to a movie theater afterwards. That's his Thursday. You know, pigs in a blanket. He's just all the way done.
Goddamn.
His cell phone was recovered. Based on a preliminary investigation, we believe there are more victims. It's like really easy to tell if there are more victims. Is there a bunch of asses in fucking stalls or not?
based on our investigation,
we believe we're still doing the
thanks
science.
for all the detective
We're
work.
still doing
We're
the
still
science.
working out all the odds
we
and
have
ends.
to test it, and we're running it through AI. And is there asses in
there-
fucking bathroom stalls? Are they the same ass? Are they different asses? This is really complicated shit, guys.
Right.
Chief Miller continued, we are doing a search warrant now, so that's why I want to get the information out into the public. So he's like, listen,
you.
if you, I mean, and the thing is, if you, like, there's, I guess it's going to be really funny because how do they let people know? There's no way for them to let people know who got their asses put. They like release it. There's like a bulletin board they release with just
If one of these is
75
your ass,
asses.
please,
If this is your
please
ass,
contact us.
call us immediately. Your ass has been found.
Could you pick your ass out of a lineup?
I don't think I have one big bad thing on my ass.
Wait, what?
I have one big like kind of like warty, not wart, but like.
Wait, what?
And I'm starting to get spider veins.
On your ass?
Yeah, I got one weird thing on this ass cheek.
Bro, I've seen your ass.
Yeah.
And I've never wanted to see your ass, but per se. But now I have like a curious hankering. Like I don't want to,
Okay.
but I'm like,
Can I level
I'm
with
like
you?
wart thing.
Can I level with you about some butt stuff really quick?
You can, but when you said wart thing, you.
It's not a wart. It's
But
just
that's
like
why you don't lead with wart thing
It's
and
like
then
a
backpedal.
follicle
You say
that's just fucked. It's like a
Oh,
fucked
okay,
follicle. It's
okay,
not. It's not.
okay,
You know,
okay.
it's a minuscule.
Are we talking red?
Yeah, like red.
Yeah.
Like I can scratch at it. And
Does it itch?
It doesn't itch.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so now to the really important stuff here. The butt stuff. Well, I'm going to finish this story before we get into the butt stuff.
Well, the rest of the story doesn't even make
It's
sense.
horrible. I feel bad for the people whose privacy was invaded. I don't think that's English. Now I don't think they'll ever feel safe going to the bathroom in public, she said.
Asia Johnson, who works at the store 2 doors away. Thank you.
They just had to throw this in.
Thank you.
Asia Johnson.
Asia Johnson.
You think she's hot, though?
Most definitely.
Yeah, her name is Asia
Most
Johnson.
definitely.
She's
Come
probably. Anyways, so I've got a thing, and you guys, this might be a little too much information for you. It might not. You might.
I mean,
know all about
John,
it.
how far are we in?
32 minutes.
Oh,
32 minutes.
we're
This is
safe.
perfect.
It's the real ones now. It's the real ones.
I have never struggled with. I clean my ass very fucking well. I clean my ass bad enough that I damage my own asshole.
Some people do that. Some
It is.
people do
It is.
that,
It is
yeah.
a destructive form of anal cleaning. I wipe until there's blood. Okay, it's like
Some people
it
do
is.
that.
There's no poop. There's blood left. That's.
Well, and real quick, can I just say,
Absolutely.
bidet is the ultimate truth. Some people don't like it, but that is, folks. If you haven't adopted the bidet, you need you need to take a trip overseas and see what's good for a second, and then think about how Neanderthalic. That's not a word.
It's not a word, but
Neanderthal-esque we're living.
yeah, I think you can add esque to anything.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. It's not right, but it's.
But it's
safe.
okay,
You don't
yeah.
sound like an idiot if you add esque.
What I just did, big time idiota.
Big time idiota.
Yeah, okay.
Neanderthalific. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's fun. I think that's fun.
It's like
I think that's fun.
You know. Okay.
Anyways, I wipe until I bleed,
Sure.
or there's absolutely nothing.
Sure.
I want to say it one more time. I wipe until. I wipe until I bleed. Okay, there we go, folks. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so I wipe really, really fucking well. There's nothing left. I don't fuck around. I do find out there's no poop down there. I find out every time.
Yeah.
Something's going on lately where, I poop regularly. I poop 3 times a day, 4 times a day.
That's a lot.
Really?
Yes.
Sometimes I poop like 6 times a day,
Bro,
7 times a day.
that's literally abnormal.
I poop 3 times a day before you've had lunch. Okay?
Well, you get up at like 6.
I do get up.
I'm getting up at 7:45 these days, and it's an adjustment. I'm not an early riser.
Not an early bird.
You know?
It feels great. Oh! Well, I gotta finish the butt
Okay,
stuff.
so finish the bus stuff, and then we'll wait. Will you remember though?
I will.
Okay,
I will. You just remember. You remind me. I said, "Oh,
Okay.
I'm getting poop. I'm getting a little bit of poop down there in between.
You're continuing to go.
I'm getting a little bit of
Oh,
poop
there's
down
like
there
a
in between.
leakage.
There's like a.
It's
I'm
like-
having like a leakage. It's not a bunch, but
Right.
But what happened
Yeah.
is I've been peeing. I sit down to go pee sometimes, and I'm like, it smells like poop a little bit.
wait. Why do you sit down and go pee?
I just sit down and go pee sometimes. Not all the time.
What is the determining factor? It's early. I'm getting my day
It's
started.
early. I'm getting my day started. I need to do something on my phone, or I'm just feeling like taking a sit.
Okay.
It's really about. Am I in a really
How many
big hurry?
fellas are peeing sitting down? It's okay, I guess.
John, do you ever pee sitting down?
Yeah, John.
Yeah,
John,
You
pee
pee sitting down?
Can you give us a percentage?
not a great percentage. It's usually when I wake up in the middle of the night and I can barely stand.
Okay,
Right?
so less than 10%.
my
You think?
goodness.
Less than 10%. I
That's-
piss sitting down probably 35 to 50%, depending on the day.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. Yeah.
maybe the times are changing. You know, people aren't getting circumcised as much these days.
Yeah.
You know, you got some. It's expensive. I wish I had circumcision money. I fucking wish.
That's fucking hilarious.
Times are tough. Only one of you's getting cut.
You got twins. One's
Sorry,
clean,
we're gonna see
one's
which
filthy.
ones we love
We
more.
can go to Disneyland when you're 3, or you can get your fucking dick snipped. Okay, you pick.
But
you're screaming at a fucking
folks,
0-day-old.
I mean, jokes aside, don't be snipping dicks. Don't be genitally mutilating.
Don't be genitally mutilating.
Right? Can we not genitally mutilate?
Can we not genitally
That's probably
mutilate? I
a
really
cool
like that
call.
idea.
I
I
don't
wish
know.
I had all my dick so I didn't need to lube it up.
There's some people that try to
Jerk.
re-stretch to get the foreskin, but they'll never
I feel like that's a tattoo.
have what we have.
This is a fucking. He's a
I'm a
fucking
purist.
purist. He's a fucking purist. Oh my god, he's a foreskin supremacist, literally right here. FSS.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
getting a little poop. I'm getting a little bit of poop, and I'm like, I haven't
think
been brave enough to look it up because I'm like, is something bad happening?
Right,
to
well,
me?
and how do you
I
even-
have Crohn's disease?
Yeah, poop
Am I-
refilling, like
Poop refill. You're gonna get something fucking not that you don't want
Right.
to see on there.
poop
Unless you
refill
do
like
that
a
shit.
hose that's only on a tiny bit. When you
I
have it like
just-
this and it's just coming up like a weird.
If anybody knows, like, do I need to put
Bro,
a plug in my butt?
it's not butt
Do I
plug,
need
but
to
it's
wear a fucking
I,
diaper? It's not getting to my underwear. I just want to be. I want to
Your
be clear.
cheeks stop it.
My cheeks stop.
You
it.
have some cheeks.
I got some cheeks.
Tyler's a tiny boy, but he's got that fucking.
I got that meat. I got that
You got
meat.
that meat.
I got that meat.
I mean, I think you are reaching the point where you need. What is your aversion to a bidet? Is it too strong? Because I got this guy a bidet.
I need to get a warm water bidet.
That makes sense.
I can't be spraying my asshole with frigid fucking water.
That makes sense. You do get used to it, and 1 and 2. Sometimes the water's warm? Question mark? Question mark. Those who know. I'm like, how is this even possible? Sometimes the water's warm. I'm like, I'm like, is it sitting in like a weird supply line? And like, literally, sometimes it's warm, and I don't understand.
That literally shouldn't be possible. That literally shouldn't be possible.
Is this the second or third dwelling I've had a bidet where that's happened?
Occasionally it's warm.
Yes, it makes 0 sense. It's supply line water. It makes 0 sense, but sometimes it's literally warm. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. You've got a really fucking weird fairy godmother.
Yeah,
You've got, like, a
who
really weird
sometimes
guardian angel.
is like, I'll
He's
give you the
fucked
warm.
you over in the rest of your life. He just
Right,
doesn't ever
yeah.
have your back.
But
he occasionally
I got no
heats your bidet
fissures,
water.
I've got no hemorrhoids, and I've got no
That's a
weird
big
butt
deal.
stuff.
My butt
Dude,
is falling apart at the seams.
a lot of men's butts got the hemorrhoids, and I'm like, I think I have like a lady asshole or something. Like I have
That's
a decent
nice.
situation.
You should really.
Yeah.
You see. Here's the thing. If you got into anal play, it'd be a lot easier
Yeah.
than anyone else. You have
every
the butt
time
for it.
every
You have the
time
butt for
that
anal
kind of
play.
happens, I feel like I'm gonna shit. So I'm just like, I'm like,
You gotta shit first.
if well, I know.
Shit first, shower, clean it up.
Yeah.
Get it clean.
I
Have
know,
you ever,
but
ever
you still
had-
have the feeling, even if you don't have any shit in there, you have the feeling like I
You
must
gotta wear
be
through-
shitting right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, I mean I do. If you consider the amount of time something's gone out of your butt and the amount of time something's gone into your
It's
butt,
a different sensation, folks.
it's a different sensation, and yet the spreading of the sphincter, your body is going 99.999% of the time. This has been me shitting. I think I might be shitting right now. Right? Your biological feedback is definitely
Exactly.
saying the sphincter is spread.
We've been here before.
I am
We can
shitting.
do it in our sleep.
If we can do it
I
in our
know
sleep.
this like the back of my
If
fucking
we're not
head.
shitting, something bad is happening, and that's where a lot of people.
Something, would you say not natural is
Not
happening?
natural is happening. You really got to push through those feelings. You
Yeah.
got to push through those
Push
feelings.
through, and you will be
It's
rewarded.
like when you smoke as a kid and you fucking hate it, but you still wind up
Yeah.
addicted because you're like, you want to be cool. There's gonna be a point where it's so cool to put stuff in your butt that you're gonna have to do.
We're
it.
already here.
We're already here.
You,
We're
if
already
you're
here.
not first or last, you better start getting.
I need to get
lubed
new
up.
friends because I'm the odd one out. I have no friends that put stuff in their butt.
I mean, I don't, but you know,
To each their own.
maybe one day,
Maybe
one
one
day.
day. I'll keep working on it.
Yeah, give me some
keep working
give me
on
some
it.
words of encouragement. Maybe I fucking, I need a little.
I think
I need a little probing.
I'm gonna literally. Oh wow.
To do a
that's
little
great.
probing.
A little probing to do a little probing. I'm gonna get you a fucking dildo for your birthday. I'm gonna get you a fucking dildo, and then I'm
I
gonna.
mean, Christmas is coming up.
Christmas
boys,
is
so-
coming up. Christmas is coming up. Isn't that the fucking weirdest gift I could get you?
That and then we open it in front of your family.
Exactly.
I
yeah.
spent Christmas
I
with
wish
this guy.
we could do it at your aunt and uncle's. That would be I wish I could somehow weasel my way into an event where I could give you a gift at your aunt and uncle's.
Yeah. Well, they actually there's a holiday party, so
Really?
you could come. Do you want to come to the holiday party?
I mean, I think I would like to.
All right.
We'll have to look at schedules a little bit, but I
We'll,
think I would like to.
We'll figure. I mean, they would love to have you.
Okay.
They would love to
Even
have
if I
you.
bring a dildo.
Do we want to read or do we want to dial? I'm ready to dial.
You ready to dial? You ready to dial?
I think, folks,
could you do me a solid? Because I
Yes.
got to do the hook, line, and sinker, and I'm going to wear this thing. I don't want to piss myself. Could you do me a solid? Could you read part of this story while I take a quick piss break?
I would love nothing more than to
Okay.
help you out like that.
I'm going to get a big jug that I'm never allowed to empty that I piss in live on the show.
It's
and I'm going to not tell them because it is kind of weird if I tell them.
It's your piss gutter system.
My piss gutter. Oh my god, we should literally install a fucking piss gutter.
Piss gutter. Yeah, it really could kind of change things. Piss gutter coming to a studio near you. There's a lot of people that are doing podcasts that need to piss. You think we're the only ones that are experiencing this challenge? And that's how you pioneer into being a somebody. Folks, stick around. 3 men experiencing homelessness fatally shot by potential serial killer in Los Angeles. So this one's not like super salacious, but when you see a serial killer, you're like, let's explore. Maybe it's a crazy method of serial killing, right? Maybe it's a serial killer that has resurfaced after several years and, they're back at it again. So we got to kind of see the nuts and bolts. Police in Los Angeles said they're searching for a potential serial killer. I'm losing my luster now. Potential. Who targeted 3 men who were all experiencing homelessness. That's nice. All 3 victims were sleeping alone on a sidewalk or an alley when they were killed this week. The LAPD warned at a news conference on Friday. They were spread out. It's like if you're gonna sleep somewhere. No. The first victim, 37 years old, was killed at about 3 a.m. on Sunday. The second victim, 62 years old, was attacked at about 4:55 a.m. Monday. And the third, a 52-year-old man, was killed around 2:30 a.m. On Wednesday. I'm hoping... so this guy's still at large. I'm just wondering, maybe a little less details on the exact, granular time of death and maybe just... actually start trying to catch the guy. I just say they were killed in the morning. I don't need a fucking play-by-play. Is it relevant? Because if it's relevant... Here, hop on in. We're dealing with some fucking bullshit, bro. The lone suspect was seen in a car at all 3 locations. Okay, police said the suspect approached each victim on foot, shot and killed them.
Oh, shit.
And then fled in the car. So he's literally just out here just killing homeless people, I guess, folks. Police are asking the public to review these images to help identify the subject.
That is not a helpful image. That is not a helpful image at all.
So 3 men experiencing homelessness fatally shot by potential serial killer. What? That literally looks like Slender Man as like a sunglasses Wojak meme. For those who know, that literally, what is that? How could you identify?
There's no, I think you can tell he's white. Maybe. He
like,
could be Hispanic.
He looks like black and white Gumby. What the fuck are we supposed to do with that?
There's no hope to identify him. Is basically where we're at.
Okay, now we got the car.
We got his car.
He's in the Audi. He's out here.
So, men experiencing homelessness, is this new?
This is new speak.
Lingo?
Yeah, this is new. Yeah.
I appreciate...
you are experiencing it. Well,
Yeah.
You're experiencing housefulness right now. It's a nice experience. It's a warm experience. I'm loving it.
3 men experiencing housefulness were killed. That's fucking great. Yeah, well, and it's just so interesting because it's
homeless people don't give a fuck about that. They
well,
don't
normally
care about
they
that
would have
shit.
said okay, they're like, how do we pair these guys up? Okay, 3 white men. Okay, 3 black men. Okay, 3 homeless men. Okay,
Right.
3. They're like, we gotta figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just 3 men, but I guess they were all homeless, so you really have to report on
Right,
that.
you do.
And then
you
you
do.
can't.
Well,
say
and he
homeless
might
men.
be a serial killer that is just
For
popping
some reason,
up.
a lot of serial killers love killing homeless people.
Because, dude, talking about these are kind of spread out. These are not necessarily these homeless people probably didn't even know each other.
Yeah.
This is a killer who was preying on the unhoused. Bass said.
Another term.
Oh, you don't know about unhoused?
No.
Oh my God, that's term of the year. Are we double doored? That's term of the year. Unhoused. You
The
don't
House
know
of
that?
the Living Unhoused.
Yeah. Unhoused, baby.
Unhoused, baby. We are calling... This is a killer who is preying on the unhoused, Base said. We are calling Angelinos to come together. What does that mean?
Los Angeles people. People from Los Angeles. Angelinos.
Angelinos?
Yeah.
Are you fucking
No,
kidding me?
I'm not.
That's the name
That's literally
for
it.
people from Los
Yeah,
Angeles.
weird, right?
Are they all part of a fucking like early 20s mafia?
Oh yeah, I was thinking like it also runs a restaurant.
Calling the Angelinos together to find this man. He's despicable.
I've put the Angelino symbol up in the air, and hopefully, I hope they'll respond. You're making my mother so worked up. You will not respond. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to do that. And
I mean, I really like you. You get a fucking F for performance, but you get an absolute A+
I don't
for
take
effort.
those risks often.
Yeah, but
so-
and they're worth it. How do you feel about a voice off with Voice of Vengeance?
I only saw. Okay, he said I look like Jimmy Kimmel. First of all, thank you.
I think he said I look like Jimmy Kimmel.
No, he said I look like Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, it was a video of me though.
Yeah, but then he said he had a zinger at the end too, which is me talking about the.
You had the zinger at the end.
Yeah, and I
Do
was
you
like,
look like Jimmy Kimmel? I don't know what Jimmy Kimmel looks like.
I don't think I look like Jimmy Kimmel.
Can we get a picture of Jimmy Kimmel, John?
Oh, you know what? I was thinking Jimmy Fallon. I could see Jimmy Kimmel. I could kind of see that a little
What
bit.
just crashed?
Steam Labs just crashed.
Are we not live anymore?